Potts Camp Media Group. My name is Valerie Harper, and today I'm here with
Terrace Spoon.
and we're here with Miss Massengill, who is a current teacher at Potts Camp High School and is unfortunately planning to leave us.
That's right. I've been here 16 years, and I'm going to be changing career paths. I'm going to be a literacy coach. I'll be going around to different schools all over the state and helping them with their reading instruction.
Where did you attend school at?
Well, when I went to grade school and high school, I went from first grade to 12th grade at Hickory Flat, and I still live in Hickory Flat. And I went to college at Northeast, ICC, Ole Miss, and Blue Mountain over different time periods.
How long did it take you to earn what it takes to become a teacher?
Well, I have a master's degree, so that degree is usually a 5 to 6 year degree.
Mhm.
Now, I went while I was teaching, so it took me a little bit longer. Um, and I don't know if you were here then, but I had an ankle injury that I couldn't drive, and it was just a lot for a couple of years. So it took me about 3 years, I think, to start and complete my master's. So my Northeast education I got right after high school, and I went into a first career of a legal secretary. I worked in that job for 8 years until I had my own children, and then I went back to school to become a teacher, and I went another 2 years to get that degree. I went to ICC, and then I went to Ole Miss and started teaching in 2003.
And that's a lot of places you mentioned. So why did you ultimately choose to come and teach at Potts Camp?
Well, when I taught at Potts Camp, I taught 5 years before I came here. I've been here 16 years. I wanted to come to a place that was local and a place where I could bring my children to come and go to school and get opportunities. And they both did come here. I have two boys. My youngest graduated in 2019. So it's been a little bit different for me here since then. Um, it's different when you have your children at your school and then they grow up and you don't have children at the school.
Yeah.
So,
Where were those 5 years you taught prior to coming here?
well, I taught at Hickory Flat, New Albany, and Tupelo.
Okay.
So it took me a little bit to find where I belonged, but I've been here. So enjoyed my time here. I loved that my children came to school here where I taught. I just think it's been great. But since my children are gone, I'm able to travel, which is going to be what my new job will require. So I'm excited about the new opportunities that I'll have, but still sad that I'm leaving Potts Camp.
We all are. You mentioned you're going to go be a literacy coach or teacher.
Coach, literacy
So,
coach, that's
What
the
does
position.
that all involve? Can you explain that?
I'll try what I know of it. My master's degree is in literacy, K-12 literacy. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going to elementary classrooms and helping those teachers with their reading instruction. So I'll go in a classroom, observe, and give them tips and tricks on how to improve the reading instruction to their students, anywhere from kindergarten through third grade.
And you mentioned you'll be traveling. So does the job require a lot of traveling? There's not like a set place?
There's no set place. I don't know yet. I'm sure I'll be assigned different schools, but I don't know where those schools will be yet. It could be anywhere. They said they usually try to do it within a 2 hour drive. So there could be some overnight travel, but probably not. And I will be going to Jackson at least once a month for meetings.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can also do, with this position, I can also do professional development, which is what teachers do when we have our teacher meetings, where we talk about different things like reading instruction, classroom management, technology that you can use in the classroom, different things like that.
So coming back to Potts Camp, what subjects did you teach here? And out of all of those, which one was your favorite?
Oh, well, this year I got to teach art, which
Yes,
you were in
ma'am.
my art
I
class.
was.
And and that's been a great experience. Miss Brooks wanted y'all to have art, and we didn't have anybody to teach it. She asked me, and I said, "Sure, I would love to teach it, but I don't know anything about it." So I've learned a lot this year. I appreciate art more. I've also taught theater. I've taught all kinds of English. I've taught English 1. I taught compensatory English. I taught junior English, senior English. Now it's called SREB or ESS English, which is a little bit different curriculum than what it used to be, and Spanish. And
Yes, ma'am.
Spanish is really my favorite
It is.
overall. Hmm.
Art was my favorite.
And I think that's everything I've taught here. Um, in connection with literacy, I was also a school librarian for 3 years.
Okay.
That's what I did when I was at Hickory Flat.
Okay, so that was at Hickory Flat.
Hmm.
Okay, so out of all your years being here, is there any specific memories you had that stand out to you?
Um, maybe a lot of it has to do with my youngest son's class. I guess because they were all good friends of his, I just felt closer to that class. Miss Rhodes was in that same class. She and my son were Mr. and Miss Potts Camp together. So a lot of his really good friends were in that class. And I guess those memories of his senior year and being able to be the senior sponsor for his class, that was pretty special.
That sounds really sweet. If I was a mom, I'd like to do that too.
Yeah.
What is your least favorite thing here at Potts Camp?
My least favorite thing. Well, if you know me at all, you know it has anything to do with math. Is my least favorite thing.
Yeah, me too.
So anything to do with numbers, even down to grading papers, figuring out grades on papers. I just don't like any of it. I'm so thankful the computer does that for me now. Um, and I really don't like getting up early and doing morning duty. But
Oh yeah.
that's, I guess that's it. I've never been a morning duty fan, but you know, we all do our part. So if I had to pick something, that's what I would pick.
What was your favorite school events we've hosted?
Oh, the school events. Well, I do love the prom, which we just had. Um, one year we had, and I don't know why we didn't continue it, but we did. I don't know if it was for, I want to say the March of Dimes. I don't know. It was some kind of school-wide event. We used to do it's kind of like a school festival. I like those. We had the fall festival this year, so I'm hoping maybe they can bring that back. Any type of festival thing where you get all the people involved and you get to see all the children and everybody just plays and has a good time.
And it like involves the community.
Yes,
a lot
and
more.
brings the
Yes,
community
ma'am.
in. I like any of those things.
So before you leave, are there any students you'd like to have honorable mentions or give an honorable mention about?
Oh, me. I can't pick favorites.
It's okay.
But I will say this. I have taught some of the parents of some of the students that I've had now.
Well, any parents you'd like to give honorable mentions?
Well, a couple of them I taught Zach Stinson's mother.
Yes, ma'am.
I taught Braxton Totten's daddy. I taught, I can't think of her name. She just left. Rashanae Brown's daughter. I taught Rashanae. Reagan Flint, I taught her mother at a different school. She graduated last year. So there's just been several. And of course, I've had lots of siblings, come through. I taught your older sister,
Yes, ma'am.
and now your younger brother. So,
Yes, ma'am. And me.
and you, yes. But I love them all.
Yes, ma'am.
Like I said, some classes are more vivid in my memory.
Yes, ma'am.
But someone asked me earlier this year how many students I've taught, and I said, well, if I put them all together, I said, especially considering I was the school librarian and so all the children at Hickory Flat, I said probably thousands.
Oh yeah, that's a lot too.
Because I've been in the classroom for 21 years, 16 here. So
What type of effect would you like to leave on students? Like, what type of impression?
I would like them to remember, I don't want to sound corny, but to remember that I was right when I said, uh, you need to always do your best, no matter what that is. Put your best foot forward. I'd like them to remember me as someone that was positive
Yes, ma'am.
in their life, that made a difference that way. I don't want to be remembered as somebody that was negative, always getting on to people. And I hope I'm not. But
You're not.
I'd like to be a positive memory for students.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all that we have for you. Thank you for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe.